Hello there, it's Hillary and welcome back for another Creative Faith video. Today I am going to be setting up my planner for the month of September. I better flip to the right month. And really excited to do the first autumn plan with me video. I love this time of year so much and I'm so excited to continue sharing fall content with you. So I am using a Creative Faith planner this year, and it says Good Things Take Time, and it is the to-do list layout. So this is what the weekly spread looks like, and I will have this linked down below on Amazon if you want to pick one up. And I am working on designing a few new layouts for planners that will hopefully release sometime soon in the next couple weeks or maybe month, we'll see. But really excited to set up the planner for September. I do have a whole Plan With Me playlist with all the Plan With Me videos from this year. So if you love watching planner setups, you can check out all those videos. And I want to encourage you, if you haven't set up your planner yet, for the month of September, to grab your planner, grab your supplies, and let's get creative. So it is never too late to set up your planner. I know we are about a week into the month, but better late than never. So I am going to be using a couple of printables that I made. So the first printable I'm going to be using is called Dancing Leaves, and it has all these pretty autumn leaves that I drew. So I'm really excited to use this. And then I also pulled my autumn bucket list printable, and I printed it at 65% to fit into an A5 size notebook. And then I did have to trim off a little bit more on the sides to make it fit, because this planner, when they chopped off the spine to add the spiral, a little bit of it was taken off. So I have my autumn bucket list printable, and then the other printable that I'm going to be using is my month's printable. So I'll add this. I love having a title page, and then I also use one of these on the monthly layout. So those are the different printables I have and I'm using. And I will have these all linked in the description box below in the Creative Faith Etsy shop if you want to pick one up. And I'm just so excited for autumn and for this season. So for my title page, what I'm going to do is a technique that I really love. It's using Distress Oxide inks with a makeup brush from the Dollar Tree. And I thought this would be nice to just add a little bit of color to the background. I did print the leaves on clear sticker paper, so I don't want the background to be too dark, because if I did that, then you wouldn't really see the colors of the leaves themselves. So instead, I'm just doing a real light dab with the Distress Oxide ink. It's a very simple technique, one of my very favorite ones to get some color down on the page. And I will carry this through all the different monthly situation pages. So I'm going to add this in the middle. I'll probably do that first. And then I have something kind of what I think is clever to put beneath it. It's a Bible verse for the month that I'm really excited to focus on. And it's sort of like a pun as well. And let's write it down underneath the month, the monthly title. So it says, God will never leave you nor forsake you. And that is from Deuteronomy 31:6. So it really says God will never leave you nor forsake you, but I thought it'd be kind of a cute autumn pun for it to say leaf. And I looked up, what does the word forsake you mean? Because that's not really a word that we use very often, and so it was just kind of interesting to think about that word, and it means abandon. So God will never abandon you. He will never leave you. And I think that is such a beautiful thing to remember, especially as I just think of the month ahead and all we've got going on. It's a great reminder that God will never leave me. All right, so I just kind of sprinkled the leaves throughout, and I'm going to put them down on the page. I got the pieces down. I'm going to trim. I got some of the elements trimmed, but not all of them quite yet. I love it when they go off the edge of the page. I think that looks really neat. And just makes me so excited for what's to come. I love it when the leaves change colors. One of the traditions that my husband and I have is we always go on a fall walk, where we wait until November, once the Christmas drinks are out actually, and we'll go on a walk and take pictures of leaves and gather leaves, and it is just a really fun thing that we like to do every autumn. So love how that turned out. Very cute title page. And now I have the monthly layout, and I'm just going to do the same technique. I used a Happy Planner sticker book, the essential dates and numbers. So I used this to put down the month and the numbers for the month ahead. And I think I'm just going to put the color around the edge and not put it in the middle of the boxes. So it just is kind of the frame. I think that looks nice. And then I'll do it on this side as well. Oftentimes I'll just use a pen to add the dates. I love that it is an undated planner though, so you can totally start it any time of year, which is the best. Or if there's like a week that you skip, that's okay. Or even a whole month. All right, I think that looks so pretty. So there's our same base. Then I'm going to do the same technique where I put the month down. I wonder if I should put it over here to mix it up a little bit. And then I'll scatter the leaves again. And they'll really go off the page this time. And just kind of put different ones around. Maybe do this one upside down. And it's always good to use odd numbers of things, so that's pleasing to the eye. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, I think that looks nice. So there's 2, 4, 6. And then I saved this from the front one, which actually I think maybe I'll put this over here. And maybe I'll rearrange things a little bit. And I could put the bottom of this up here. Maybe I'll do that. I'll put it over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think that'll be perfect. Here's how the monthly spread turned out. Really love it. I did end up adding a few more little leaf bits. And I just think it looks so beautiful and festive. So now we have over here. And then typically on this page, I like to do a prayer for the month ahead. But I printed the autumn bucket list instead. So I have my different prayer journals that I can use to pray over the month, to pray for September. And just kind of fun to have a seasonal bucket list. The Creative Faith Fall Bucket List printable is awesome because it comes with multiple pages. So it has 4 different bucket lists. So 2 generic ones, 1 wellness one, and 1 faith one. And then it also comes with a, what's the last one? Oh, a blank version. So you can make your own too. And I'm realizing I need tape, a tape runner to put that down. My favorite tape is this Tombow permanent adhesive. And the only thing is I love it when all my spreads and pages match. And I used my mugs and floral pumpkin printable to design the bucket list one. So it doesn't necessarily match with the leaf printable. So I'm not quite sure what to do about that. Maybe instead of putting leaves everywhere on the page, maybe I'll just put like 1 on the bill tracker cover. So this bill tracker is a printable in the Creative Faith Etsy shop. I love it so much and use it as my kind of financial checklist for each month. And I'm going to use the same technique underneath it and around to add some color. So time to add 1 little leaf to the bill tracker cover. And if you don't share your planners online, you definitely wouldn't need this, but I just make a little cover for our finances. So there's the monthlies, and then let's set up the first full week of September in here. So we have the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. And I'm going to just do the same technique. I love having the first weekly layout match with what I did for the monthlies, but I don't have like the rest of the month of September. I'm not going to use the same exact printable to just kind of mix it up a little. I love having using different fall printables and fall washi tape. I need to pull out, I have a tub in the closet in my office, and it is my fall and Christmas tub, and so I need to get that out and pull out my fall craft supplies. And I have a little craft cart that I like to set up for the month, or I guess months, the season of autumn. And So that is going to be so much fun to pull out all the supplies that I haven't used in almost a whole year. Almost done! So I'm going to pull one of these. This is from my Rectangle Months printable. Another great one for planning, of course. And then time to sprinkle leaves. I saw this idea online to preserve leaves, fall leaves, using beeswax. That seemed slightly intriguing to me. And I also saw a really cute idea for taking fall leaves and Mod Podging them onto like a jar or some sort of candle holder and putting a votive inside. And I thought that was a really cool idea too. So you could start now collecting leaves. You could also probably order some online too. I try and press and just press and dry leaves each year. So I have a little collection from the past few years. I thought that those would be kind of some fun fall crafts. Hopefully this year I'll be able to do some fall crafting. I feel like each year I kind of have have fall craft goals, and then just ends up being a really busy season and I don't actually do much crafting. So we'll see about this year. I'd love to know in the comments below, do you have any fall traditions that you do every year with your family? Are there any fall crafts that you have had your eye on or want to try out? I'd love to know in the comments below. Very nice. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leaves sprinkled throughout the page. And, oops. Guess I need to pull off a little bit so they don't get stuck on another page like I just did. But just cutting off the ends, and then my planner is all set up for September. And I still, of course, need to set up the rest of the weeks, but I've got the main thing all done. And put this back where it goes. So here is the final flip through. So we have our title page and our beautiful monthly layout. And then we have the bill tracker and bucket list. And then the weekly layout. So there is the September planner setup. I hope this gave you some ideas on what you could do in your planner for the fall, and really excited to just see what the fall brings and new adventures and some fun things for Creative Faith on the horizon, Lord willing, and can't wait to share more. So be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and the bell notification so you don't miss out on any Creative Faith videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye, friend!